Fig and fruit nursery and orchard. It is week 8 of growing figs in a cold climate. We're going to start outside and have a quick look. Just walk right down through here, look at a few of these, see what's kind of looking good. Spotiphoria dark is running slow. Thought I seen some. Yep, there's a dead cat. Walk on down. What we got here? VDS it's getting some growth going. Mario's Verdone. Also noticed that all the LSU varieties are waking up. This is super red hybrid, and it does fruit from dieback. Kind of ease on down through here, looking. Audier getting started. Monroe yellow getting started. Bless your tiger. Now wait till you, now look here. And this was kept in the dark. So it's just covered up. That's it. There's my blue healer ears and brownie. LSU champagne. Fairly cold hardy. Scott's black. Long D out. Apple pie, cherry pie, Scotch yellow. I don't see anything happening around Scotch yellow. Sultane, Terramo's way ahead. Let's see if there's an RDB. Ronde Bordeaux. Pingo de Mayo. And it will fruit from dieback. I'm going to start propagating more of this one and more of this one here. This is Osborne Prolific. Long yellow. See what we got right there. It's waking up. This is a brown turkey. White Marseille. Tissue culture. It doesn't fruit much, but it will. I have gotten it to fruit. Celeste. Cavalieri. So we looked at that one. The Traces Place. I ain't seeing much going on here. May not be good. Plainfield. See much going. Oh yeah, right here. It's got one. It had one that was buried. All right, I believe that's about it. We'll go down here and look at this one hardy Chicago on the end. It's always our measuring stick, and it's starting. And it's also the lowest on the lowest point of the hill. This is a southeast facing slope, and this is bottom. Right there's where the water, you can see the cattails. So this bottom row is a little bit on the border of the frost pocket, but you know what, let's have to toughen up. Let's go see what else we can find to look at. All right, we're in greenhouse number 2. I got some trees that are some 5-gallon trees that are going out tomorrow. to a nursery. Here's my watermelons and cantaloupes getting going. Watermelons didn't germinate very good. Cantaloupes did. Some honey locusts. Here's some trees I've up potted that are new to my collection. Interested to see what this one turns out to be, because I got no idea. I wonder. There's some snowbank blackberries I just up potted. Gotten rid of a lot of stuff. All right, so let's get back and look at some things. Let's see how things have fared in here. All right, Bordeaux Negra Ramada. Looky, looky. Looks like she's starting to maybe wake up. Finally. Black Celeste. Now, here in greenhouse number 2, it does got a roof on it, but it had a 20-foot opening there to the north, 18-foot opening to the south. Well, actually, it's 15-foot. But there was no protection. Some of these trees I throwed a piece of cardboard on, and some of them I didn't do anything. That one there, I was uber cautious. I threw a piece of cardboard over it and kept it in the dark. All right, here we go. LSU Tiger. I don't see anything good going on here at the moment. Look over here. Alcara. A-L-C-A-R-A. From Nikki. Definitely took the winter. I didn't cover. That's not one I covered. Ave the Day Argentile. Doesn't look too promising at the moment. Not much happening there. Moral de Crema de Mora. I'm going to put it in the ground and see if we can get it to fruit. I don't know. Moral de Caneva. Looking good. Looks like to me it's maybe trying to set fruit. Over here, Nord de Boulogne. I don't see much going on there. This next one over here is Blue Princess from Nikki. I'll say of these varieties I've gotten from Nikki have sure seem like they're hardy. Planera. Didn't look like there was much happening there. Here's still going. Looks like the same sad story there. Sesek. See nothing really happening here. Iranian Candy. Here's this weed. Got to get in here and clean these beds up. I'm going to put some black down. Weed berry to help try to get rid of some of that. Cover it up. See, it's still showing that it's green right there. But ain't much happening. Iranian Candy. Paul Kurt Negra. Even it's waking up. I didn't protect it either. Here's a Verdon from Nikki. Waking up. I-258. Don't see much happening. Campaneri. It's a rock star. Very cold hardy. It was covered up. De la Senora Hibernica. Don't see nothing happening there. All's quiet. Moscatel Preto. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Nothing happening. Verdolino. Rockstar. Growing like a weed. It's what we want. RDB. Ronde Bordeaux. Got to get some of these weeds out of here in this grass. Gonna have to get in here and take care of this. But I don't see anything that looks like it's alive. Last but not least, Black Zadar. And it's got good news because it has some growth starting to wake up. All right, let's go over to greenhouse number 1 and see what's shaking in there. All right, greenhouse number 1. A lot of activity in here. A lot. This is CDA. So with some aged wood, CDA sets fruit a lot earlier. I'm looking at about everything fruiting. We should see max fruit production by the 1st of August, I would think, this year. Sidonia Dark, Fioroni de Rugal, Green Mitskarinska. Got to get in here and do some thinning. I'll be making some thinning videos. Be a lot of changing in here in the next week. Hopefully we're going to be able to get plastic on greenhouse number 3, and then all these potted trees will come out of here and go over there, and then I'll get all this styrofoam out of here, and that'll open it up, and there'll only be the big in-ground trees. So that'll be something neat to see. Move on back here. Let's check this. This is Cavalieri. I have some high hopes for it. It's a good commercial variety. If I could just get it to fruit a little earlier, and it looks like it's going to. This is Bass's favorite. Here's my potted Campaneri in a 10-gallon. You see, it's starting to grow some figs. Let's go back here. This is Tacoma Violet. This is Castelliar, I guess you would say that. It's also a Mount Etna. We're hanging out over top of Call to Dom Neger. Has a yellow, purple, greenish colored fig on it. This is Sapphire 4 setting main crop. It has no breva on it. They all fell off. So we know we're not going to be eating no breva from it. Let's see if it can ripen main crop, because if it don't, it's going to get dug up. This is Briscoe Rosso. Another one from Nikki. You see, it's already got little figlets on it. This monstrosity of the thing back here is yellow long neck. Desert King. Violet Sapor. This in ground is called the Dom Nori. Very plainly has double bumps on it. Here's an in-ground Smith. It's a rock star. Gonna have a lot of fruit. Robato. Let's check out our RDB in a pot, 10-gallon RDB. Looking good. Squeezing back through here. We looked at our Smith. This is still Smith. White Triana. Yep. This is a Coral Black in a 15-gallon that I'm going to put in the ground in the next week or two. And way back here in the back is Mitskarinska 10, or also known as Floria. This is Coral Black. You can see it setting fruit. So see, it sets fruit right off of this is last year's wood. This is 2-year-old wood. So this year's wood, last year's wood, and then the year before. And then honestly, the year before that, because you can see where I trimmed it, and then it growed out from there. So that's how far you got to get your Coral Black Bordeaux oak greases before you can just prune them and get. Now, for argument's sake, we see how far along those are. Let's see what kind of fruit set, if there's any difference. This might be a little further along with the apical bud. It'll be interesting. We'll remember, and you can pretty tell. It's not hard to tell if you're picking fruit off of apical bud. So we'll make sure to make note of that and see if we can see if there really is truly a difference once you get a tree that's older. Here we go is LSU O'Rourke. Has nice fruit on it. Turning over here to this in-ground Black Mantazina. Here is a 7-gallon LSU Purple. LSU Strawberry. Yeah, 7-gallon Allier. In-ground Allier. Already set fruit. Very prolific, very early. This is an apical that I had kept off of Allier. There's another apical off of Allier. You see how big the fruits are on it already. There's a few more apicals back there of Allier we'll look at. Paul de Dame Blanc. Bordeaux Grease. I hope someday to get to try some Brebas off of this thing. I don't know. We haven't got there yet. Easing along. Neville's Unknown. We'll get to taste that. That's a new tree. I just potted it up. It's a Barra Park. Corey over in St. Louis, if you're watching. There it is. That's a St. Louis tree. LSU Thibodeau. Not a lot happening. Here's a Violet Sepor. Let's go back here. This is White Madeira #1. See what we got on this apical. I believe they're a little further along, ain't they? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Yeah, I think it is. Another white Madeira apical. All right. This is White Adriatic. Definitely got some, and this is the one from Tony's. This is not a JH Adriatic. It is not like a JH Adriatic. It is a very different red skinned or green skinned red fig. There is a Breba on my Figoin. I love this fig. I love the main crops. I can't wait to taste the Breba. It looks like they're going to be a lot bigger. Turca. Aim to skip by you there, but you definitely are getting some fruit set on some of your apical buds that I left. Let's see what's the ones look like that we did. Nope, those are all apicals. Here's a trim. What do we got here? No, Don't look like it there. That's okay. Moving along, moving along. This is Montaninca de Minor. I don't know. Not yet, maybe. Alright, one more aisle. There's a Smith. It's in a 5-gallon. This is a Turca again on the other side of it. This is a LSU Tiger. It's already set fruit. Golden Rainbow. Ben's Golden Rainbow. Sale Miguel Roxel. It's a Mount Etna. It's Coral Black. This is my little bonsai looking strange tree I've been shaping on. Alright, this is Narilla. And it's definitely got fruit set. In ground Norilla. Doesn't look like, you know, the apicals all got fruit set on them. This one had a lot of apicals. So, where it doesn't here. And see, so there's no fruit set on that, but all the apicals have set fruit. Good thing to know. Del San Wami Ron grafted. Already got fruit set. Pony. Already got fruit set. This is a grafted onto Black Texas Everberry. Let's walk back up here to Del San Wami Ron in ground and check what it looks like. Okay, so it's already set, seeing double bumps on these non-apicals. So we only got one apical on this. Let's see what we got here. Definitely have double bumps. So it'll be interesting to see when the time comes. Grease stay sinking. When the time comes on that, where we pick our first ripe fruit. Alright, let's see here. Beck's back here. This is Black Greek Marius. It's in Mount Etna. If you ever watch Lou Monty, this is the one he always brags up and talks about. It is a good, large, nice fig in here in ground. Doesn't get no hurry. About waking up. Moving on down. Zarfiro. Definitely got some double bumps. Black Mantazina in a pot. Got it going on too. What is this? Borelli. Nikki. Yes. This is Borgia Soap Grease. Apical buds. Setting fruit. Hunting along here. Seeing what else. Called a Damarajo. Not quite. The Lucy Lochi. Guess that's how you say it. Not quite yet. LDA in a pot. Yeah. So as you can see, pretty much everything is setting fruit. Princessa at 8 weeks. Here's my, gotta get back here. This is LSU Champagne. This is Pastilliere, starting to give some double bumps. I think I was looking at this Love and thought I seen something happen on it. Let's see here. Nah, maybe not quite yet. It's the other side of Smith. Another in-ground, or another potted Black Mantazina. Let's get back in here. Here's one we want to look at. It really needs some thinning. It grows like crazy. This is YOLO bypass. It's got quite a few double bumps on it. Definitely needs to get thinned out so it can get some sun though. Lots of double bumps. Don't look like Sweet Joy's got anything going just yet, or maybe it does. Let's see. I don't know, a little hard to tell yet. Moving along, seeing what else we can find. There's Secret. Just kind of lazy getting going. It definitely had a little bit of fertilizer shock when I up potted it, so it kind of made it hesitate, but it's coming back now. This is Galicia Negra. Yes, sirree, getting going. Parline cream, double bumps. This in ground back here is Gigantina. Let's go straight for the apical. Yes. Don't see any on anything but the apicals at this time. On, what did I say this was? This is not Gigantina. This is Caulodon mutante. Said it wrong. Maybe. This is Gigantina right here. Maybe not yet. An apical, looks like it's getting some set on it. What's this apical? Yes, that's Gigantina. Here's Tina Pina. Yes, starting to. Here's a Scotch Yellow. Here's one I lost the tag to. Maltese Beauty. Sprayed. This is Bergen Unknown. Looks like it's starting to fruit. Back here, this is Gigantina again. Black Madeira KK. Starting to show some signs of double bumps. Super Red Hybrid, definitely got double bumps. Verdino del Nord from Tatiana. It was one that had a little bit of burn. It's starting to come out of it now. I mean, look at this. It's just, I tell them, I have to say, if you're going to up pot, you got to be careful about that. Or if you're going to be adding compost, you got to be careful not to burn them. This is a Hardy Chicago. Moving right along. This is called a Dom Ramada. Double bumps. Be Mad 9 Black Madeira seedling. Still holding on to that, Breba. But that there's, it's not soft. It's got a little yellow tint to it. So is that one. It's not, but it's not aborted yet. I don't know. Holding out. Got another month or so before they ripen, I would think. Moving along. Black Tuscan. Looks like it's starting to set some double bumps. Red Shrimp. Most definitely. Gambino. Definitely. Vasilika Sika. Yeah. Valade Solis. Not quite. What we got here? Perponi. Yep. Texas BA1. Jumbo. Not sure what this one is. This is cherry pie. Green Mitskarinska. Definitely got for, again, Brazilian XP. Showing double bumps. So, there it is. This one will be a little longer, add a little more to it today, but there's the state at 8 weeks. Everything's pretty much got double bumps on it, whether it's in ground or in a pot. So that's what you should see at 8 weeks. That's what we're seeing at 8 weeks. So we know, you know, in August we're going to definitely have a big crop of figs to pick and eat. Just what we want. But hopefully by next weekend's video we will have all these trees out of this greenhouse and in their new greenhouse. Hopes that we can get it finished up. We're just waiting on the weather to cooperate. All it needs is plastic put on it. I've already started setting up nursery tables over there. I built one today. Hold a bunch for all of our 4x9s, and I'm gonna have to put shade cloth on them, but we'll put some shade cloth on it. And you can see it's just built it out of plastic pallets, and then I'm gonna put some hoops on it with a shade cloth that'll help keep it out of from getting sunburned, because when you bring new trees out, they'll still get sunburned in these greenhouses. So you've got to acclimate them, and I'll make a video about that. So, all right, there we are for today. It's week 8. Thanks for watching.